Hey guys, this is Sarah's Night back with Let's Play The Evil Within. So we're on chapter 14 now. We're getting pretty close to the end. I think pretty much the only setting is this this subway station of sorts that is now in ruins. And from there, Sebastian will be able to kind of find a passage underground to the God, what's the name of that mental hospital where we started out the game? Can't even remember, but yeah, that's where we're going. Oh yeah, and Joseph is now dead. To be fair, this is a lot this game is it's a lot less harsh on its cast than most slashers are. Most of the cast would be dead by this time, but I think out of the 6 of us that started, only... Well, no, that's 3. It's just Sebastian, Leslie, and Kidman now, but the other people who are with us at the beginning to escape the crumbling city. That one cop, I can't remember his name. And Joseph and Dr. Jimenez. Okay, I think there is a statue up in like the wiring up here above the ceiling tiles. Something like that. Yeah, I distinctly remember it's somewhere near this this sign right here letting you know the direction of the phone booths and the bathrooms. Well, can't really spend all day looking for it, so... Or wait. Right here, maybe? Yeah, it's really hard to see, but... Yeah, screw that. No enemies as of yet. Pretty sure they're right down the escalators. Oh boy! Start running in the wrong direction at first. Oh god, this is just what I need, a med kit. Let's use that then. Well, that's nice, I can still use the menu even though Sebastian's kinda woozy right now. You know, I honestly don't know what was the deal with even having that extra little bit. You know, the fact that he stumbles around for a while like he's drunk from the effects of the medkit. I mean, I doubt you're serious. I'm guessing they actually thought you were going to use it and while in the midst of fighting enemies. Well, you wouldn't have a chance. Just all your health would be immediately drained back down to where it was before you used it if you actually tried that. Either way, you were going to do it when there was nobody else around, and therefore it just becomes an annoyance. Having to wait for his little spasm to stop. Alright, I think... Well, actually, it might have been in this actual area where the sign's pointing to. Oh boy! There is an enemy loading explosive bolts everywhere. And he somehow survived that. Yeah. I doubt it. We'll just take care of the rest of those. Okay, you definitely can't just sneak up on them, so... I wonder if... no, if I want the green gel in there, I'm gonna have to get that one. Hopefully there's no more in the stall. Okay, yeah, that was worth wasting a few bullets, I think. Okay, so no, that wasn't it. Right now, I don't think I can really upgrade anything, so we're not going to stop off at the asylum, but let's take this diary entry, which is actually a note from Myra. My dearest Sebastian... I don't know, Sebastian didn't seem like the kind of guy or who would marry the kind of woman they'd actually be talking to each other like this. Kind of old-timey. That's how I talk. If you've ever reached this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you from either the truth or my own madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I can only hope that you never receive them, and if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please find justice for Lily and for me. Love you with all my heart, Myra. Okay, we should use the sniper rifle for this because they're going to start pouring in through the friggin'... I think this guy gets up too. Maybe we can keep this shut off. And we'll take out Ruvik with a couple of shots. Dude, I'm this way. I think that actually killed him. Better keep an eye out, though. Oh, here you are. Oh, maybe I can... Nope. Seriously, those backhanded hits. Okay, well, I figured I could at least take that axe, but I guess not. Oh. That was a guy pinned to the wall with spears. Whoa! Bomb right around the corner here. Hopefully... Wow, that was close. That was in an unexpected place, actually. Where the safe area was. Okay. Let's hoist up this door. White fog. The pig. I don't know if that's like a kind of a weird reference to either Babe or maybe Animal Farm. That's a creepy looking poster right there. Kind of like it though. Oh goody. This area. So yeah, this is a long path down. And there's a few Ruvik clones and several other enemies around. Patrolling the area. And the thing is, unless, I think you gotta shoot down this guy hanging by the rope, otherwise that trips up the alarm if you try to go anywhere near him. No, in fact, all I did was set off the alarm that way because I'm an idiot and don't understand how traps like that work. Yeah, also a guy with a gun as well as a Ruvik clone. Not a good combination. I'm gonna have to stay in cover here. Okay, for some dumb reason, there's only, I think There's only like one or two guys coming after me instead of the whole crowd. You know, if those other ones are just too dumb to have figured out where I am yet, simply could have, other guys could have just let them know. Okay, let me burn this one right quick before, yep. Definitely got to get the Ruvik clone before. Okay, I think I am unwisely using ammo here. That, however, was definitely not a waste. That was just very, very lucky timing. Fortunately, I still got the guy from the back of the subway there. You can probably see him, like the glow, shooting at me. Hup. Alright. Might be some sniper bullets in here I can use to get him. This game Joe's just what I needed. Okay. Coast is rather clear for now. But we're not out of the dark yet. Well, maybe I got all the enemies in the area who can respond to the alarm, so not so bad, I guess. Let's, okay, what's this over here, this red thing? Okay, that's a bomb. I don't see how it's supposed to be able to go off, because normally I wouldn't come anywhere near this. Unfortunately, we're getting very, very low on ammo again. Oh! Okay, he does not see me yet. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance here. Nope. Not good. Yeah, I think I'm in for it now. Okay, and I think I got enough time to get this other guy. Yeah, I figured there might be traps in this car, but really didn't have anything else to get him with from far away. Okay, let's take a moment to breathe. Do we have any syringes left? One. That will have to do. Now there's a bunch of friggin' exploding bolts in here too. Can't see anymore, but there's... Okay, it looks like he was close enough to get off by the bolts that I shot. Let's just keep sneaking so I don't stupidly run into anything. Okay, hopefully that is a checkpoint here soon. There should also be a statue in one of the seats in this subway. Okay, that's all the shotgun shells I can carry, dadgummit.
Gotta be a way to get up there somehow.
Yeah, this subway somehow just adrift in the air. I mean, I guess the ground crumbled a lot from underneath, and it was originally grounded, but whatever. Still find it kind of wacky scenery. Oh, hi! By the way, what are you doing running around naked, sir? Yeah, I could swear there was a statue wedged in a window or something around here. Aha! Good, I have several keys. I didn't realize that. Or I've forgotten since last episode. And thankfully, even though this would normally be considered off limits in these kinds of games, I just burn it and it's fine. You sir need to die. Thank you. Pretty sure I'm coming around the other side of that gate sometime. Either that or he'll just run in after me anyway. Yeah, I know I keep turning the lantern on and off, but every time I come into a new sort of darkened space, I want to be sure I'm not missing any items, even though I know there are enemies around. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's interesting. While turned away from the green gel, trying to pick it up, that's when it actually works. Yeah, that guy was definitely gonna come off the rope and... what's this over here? Can I approach this? Like, even crawl underneath? Okay, I can. Good thing I had a few sniper bullets left to take care of those guys in one hit. And it's somehow crawling over like the more Silent Hill imagery we have here. The living, shapeless masses of flesh. Somehow that's not dangerous to just walk right over them. I wouldn't go anywhere near them, actually. Okay, we will not be going through this particular crawl space. Oh, another safe house. So let's go ahead and read this and see what we can get from the key cabinets and upgrades and stuff. December 20th, 2012. No word from Myra since I've received the packet. I'm afraid to take this evidence to my superiors. What Myra is suggesting is horrifying and may reach corridors of power beyond my reach. But the evidence she provided is enough to convince me that Lily's death was not an accident. They finally accepted Myra as a missing persons case but refused to involve me. They say it's because I'm family, but I think that they consider me a suspect. The investigation is stalled, but for the sake of my family, I will continue the investigation on my own. So how'd you fit all that in with your, normal routine as a big city cop and the nightly binge drinking? I don't know how Sebastian ever got any sleep. Okay, can we stop looking around? I don't remember that. What was that for? Was that a glitch? Wonder if Crazy Guy's still in his cell. Nope. Oh, unfortunately, I think this is where Tatiana finally disappears too. A nurse at Beacon Mental Hospital disappeared while working a late shift. No evidence of her ever having left the building.
Missing, but she's...
And she's gone now. Oh, there's still some flash bolts left. Cool. Now, what row have I not started on yet? Well, guess we'll try the top starting from this side. Plenty of sniper bullets, alright. And syringes. I have almost a full supply of them again. And 15,000 green gel. That's awesome. I'm glad to know this function didn't shut down even though the only other person in this whole asylum disappeared. I don't know. Might not worry about life gauge for the rest of the game, actually. Sprint time, I'm totally good on that. Well, damage multiplier for a pistol. That seems really good, actually. I think I will, in fact, go with that. Magnum hadn't even found any bullets for it yet, but... shotgun. Really expensive, actually. Damage multiplier is still pretty... Well, it's just the first level up on sniper rifle, but 4,000 is cheap enough to where I think that will be worth it. Critical, sure. Now for damage on each of the individual agony bolts. Oh, flash bolts is still only 7 seconds. So yeah, we'll upgrade that to 10. Kind of got a few things other than the Other than the pistol upgrade that, I don't know, may not be worth in the long run, even as cheap as they are. They were more kind of spontaneous buys there. Alright, as Power Rangers would say, back in action. Okay, so answer my question for me. Thank you. I was like, all that was a dead end, so where do I go next? Oh god, a bunch of rats just kind of came... Oh! And they were fleeing the Kraken monster that we fight at the end of this level. Sebastian's like, why am I still following this way even after I saw that? Yeah, I think he tries to reach down from the ceiling a couple of times here or something like that, so I'm going to stay crouched down. Can I not grab that? Okay. Oh. They thought I wouldn't be thinking about traps while wading through water too, huh? Okay, here's a bomb. And a freeze bolt. Wow, I think that's like the third or fourth one I've gotten in a row without screwing up. That's actually pretty good for me. Here's another guy hanging. He's probably going to drop down, but just so I don't accidentally waste the ammo. Okay. Oh, did that kill him? No. Okay, not sure that's every little offshoot here that I've been through, so I just heard another monster. Where? Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's who I was looking for. I thought it was somebody behind me. Oh, cool, syringe. Back up to full now. Oh, sweet. That was definitely worth it. Oh, wow, there's yet another syringe, so I can go ahead and use one to get back up to full. And take this. Oh, so anyway, for whoever's watching, just since we're doing horror game right now, it kind of made me think of, it was this weird, fuse box? Oh. Okay, that made that go off and I have to use it elsewhere, I forgot. There is an interesting kind of, not really a horror movie, but I guess more suspenseful, but it had some kind of surreal, frightening imagery sometimes that I just happened to catch on Netflix, and I was surprised by how much I liked it. I think it was made back in 2016, one of those independent films. So it was called Boys in the Trees, and I know that probably sounds like a gay porn, but you know, it wasn't like that. It's about like this, the main character, I think this takes place in England somewhere, because everybody talks pretty British. You know, he has this group of friends, you know, who you kind of start to learn. They're kind of like a gang, and they have this sort of survival of the fittest mentality when it comes to socializing. So they pick on, you know, the smaller, weaker guys at school and stuff like that. He always has doubts about what they're doing, their antics and stuff. But he meets up with a friend that he sort of abandoned in his earlier childhood in order to start hanging out with this new gang named Jonah, I believe it was. So Corey and Jonah kind of end up walking home one Halloween night, and Jonah, you know, keeps like regaling him with ghost stories and stuff. Kind of has a somewhat hostile attitude towards him for, you know, the abandonment and stuff, but it kind of teaches a lot of good morals, and one of those movies that makes you think a lot. I'm just kind of really giving the most basic plot, not about what the point of it really is or the kind of sentiments it has, but I was pleasantly surprised by how well it was done. I mean, there was even redemption for, you know, the Corey's gang of friends, you know, who eventually kind of become his antagonists in the film as he starts to realize his old bond with Jonah. But towards the end, you could kind of tell there was an almost wordless but perfectly acted redemption with them, that they're going to try to be better people in the future, considering kind of the bad ending that Corey's night comes to. So yeah, it was either Boys in Trees or Boys Climbing Trees, something like that. So yeah, look it up in Netflix. Also, the other night, last night, just for kicks, I watched Hatchet. I mean, I guess if you're just looking for a stupid gore fest, you kind of came to the right place. Most of the characters actually weren't like this endlessly annoying stereotypes. Well, stereotypes, I would say, but not annoying about it. If I were Sebastian, I would totally not be willing to crawl through here, but no, he's just fine. They don't suddenly close in on him like they did the rat and squash him to death. Oh boy, here's like a little gauntlet of the two-headed creatures that we're about to have to... Yeah, the characters were stereotypical, I guess, but I kind of liked the setting where it took place, and the monster was actually pretty frightening, despite this being, you know, obvious, kind of a cheesy slasher flick that you just see for, you know, to laugh at the gore effects and everything. But I actually wanted most of the characters to live. Unfortunately, they didn't, of course, but I consider it generally a successful slasher flick if, you know, I actually don't want to see the victims die, at least not most of them, by being so annoying with the way that they deliver their stereotypes. Okay, you were behind me the whole time, and I somehow did not realize this. That did, however, give me the ability to burn you. So, good on that. I actually think, I need to bust out the freeze and shock bolts here in a second. When we solve the puzzle that's over at the end of this tunnel, we kind of have to backtrack a little bit. And suddenly, just like a whole gang of these guys show up. I don't remember if flash bolts affect them at all, so let's go with freeze bolts and see how that... And somehow the giant mass flesh is moving. That actually makes it a little bit harder for me. Because now all these guys are going to show up. Well, since there were shotgun shells right there and I can't take any more with me right now, I might as well go ahead and blast a few. And maybe I can actually get this one. Nope. Too fast. We'll just... Okay, gotta reload, and there we go. Actually, this isn't the way we go, but I think there is something down here in the water I can retrieve. No? Okay. Take you out, and I'm really surprised you could hit them hard enough to actually make them completely shatter. But yeah, I had to take care of that guy so I could be free to do this part. Okay, I think that drained the water back. Oh! That's where more of them come from. Okay, well, let's kind of funnel these two over this way and freeze them. Oh god, even better. I was about to say, I think maybe the trade-off for it being such an easy kill is that you don't get any items for it, but you do, in fact. Okay, yeah, I think Kraken's coming back up and he might reach through these holes right here a few times. Oh, hi. There he is, peeking out. And get him to go away with... Yep. Okay. More pistol bullets, too. In fact, that completely refilled my supply. Thanks, game. I'll have to remember to grab the rest of these things after the fight when I've used up some ammo. Yeah, I think what happens is that he shuts off that generator to trap me in here, and I'm gonna have to fight him.
Shit. This is dead.
Okay, well, right now... Not much of a puzzle, I suppose. Since you can kind of... Okay, and I assume the last piece is a little bit on ahead.
Damn it. What am I, an electrician?
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so... It says I powered on the supply area. I don't really see a This door doesn't open up, does it? No. Okay, that's how it goes. I was trying to see if I could, like, turn the parts around, because it looked like the one with 3 wires coming out from the center belonged on the right, but turns out I just need to connect the 2 on the farthest right. Didn't need to worry about the middle part in order to get the auxiliary power going. Well, so I guess I crank that now? Well, first let's take stock of our ammunition, because we're about to fight this guy. In fact, let's make some explosive bolts. I also have a full supply of grenades, so that's good. Magnum I'm gonna save for one of the last major fights in the game. Okay, so that's good enough. And I need to use some shotgun and handgun ammunition on him while I'm at it so that I can replenish my supply later. Yeah, this guy had the Predator-like capabilities of camouflaging. And you, sir, should have your spinal cord broken into 5 pieces after that. Whoa. Guy was really kind of taking a run at me there. Okay, that purple mist doesn't really seem to do anything. I guess if I escape from it fast enough... Oh yeah, these guys. Crap. I have to, like, kind of dart out of the way at the last minute when they try to take a leap at you. Okay, I see you sticking your head out, so... But yeah, if they get close enough when they leap at you and explode, then you take a lot of damage from that. Oh! Took me by surprise. Okay, where's this guy peeking out here? Yeah, I just remembered at the last minute that they seem to drop ammunition almost every time if you can aim at him. Okay, so I need to find this guy before he releases a lot more of these daggum miniature slugs. I cannot see his head coming out from any of the... It must be one back here somewhere. Okay, is he like way up here? No? I can't believe this guy is totally owning me. I can't find him anywhere. Oh, camouflage to the wall. Okay. That's what happened. And I am really not getting out of the way at the right time here. Okay, this guy is getting pretty darn aggressive. That was my perfect chance to do some major damage. Okay, let's keep an eye out. Wherever the... There they are. Okay, I'm guessing he is camouflaged in the wall again. And since there's so many shotgun shells being dropped, let's switch to that for a minute. Oh, well, I thought he'd take a little bit more damage than that, but... Okay. He is thankfully history. Okay, dude, I would like to... Thank you. Yeah, I thought I was going to end up going through all my health in that fight. I was doing so badly at first. Now, here's the thing. I could swear this retracted back somehow to reveal a few items behind in a little alcove, but... Okay, I know that goes out of the area, but... That's as much shotgun shells as I can carry. Oh, and here is another asylum room. Not really interested in it right now. Still trying to figure out how to... Well, I can't tell if the supply and lift buttons are really even... Nope, that doesn't do anything. Neither does that, so... Do I need to, Aha, there it is. Just need to, crank that thing again. I guess since the, monster interrupted me so rudely when I was doing that earlier. Well, that's awesome. They really kind of hook you up after this fight, in case you did that terribly. Okay, so let's, put that back in, and if the auxiliary powered means anything right now, just in case. Oh, so that's obviously what it is. I need to crank that generator every single time, and it doesn't look like I can do it for everything at once. I agree with Sebastian. What am I, an electrician? Actually, come to think, maybe that... Yeah, maybe the one on the right over here causes, I think causes that massive flesh blocking the way to more items, as I suspect. Yeah, there we go. Kind of parting the seas here so I can grab the supplies in here. Wasn't much though, considering. Okay, so we reset that and finally get to the lift. Alright. Now we can finally activate the elevator and be on our way. Next stop, Beacon Mental Hospital. Okay, I'm on the other side of the... Yeah, where I was looking out earlier was from, like, way over this way. That's how I got across this very precarious bridge made of subway. No, actually, I am going to end up crossing it. I just realized that. To the shining light ahead. Oh. I remember this. I wasn't quite sure how Ruvik managed to actually make this happen. Kind of reminds me of the scene in Joyride. Or Rusty Nail. The guy who was chasing the protagonist, you know, all across the country on the road was like painting individual words on a sign so that as they kept driving forward they would see a whole sentence form. Like look in the trunk or something like that. So this is sort of Ruvik's way of doing that. I thought I was going to say you will die, but it's you will suffer. Again, it looks like you could probably just kill me right now, buddy. Or you could have had those steel beams timed in such a way as to actually impale me as I crossed by, right? Okay, behind me. That's no going that way.
You published my research in your name again. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
And I have done you a favor. You have no credentials. You'd never appear in a reputable journal otherwise.
It is a good point, Doctor.
Nobody in the world knows you even exist.
Oh, but they will know. I have surpassed you in every way you can imagine. No matter. I have what I need. All that's left is the procedure.
Indeed. That is why we are here.
We? You wouldn't dare. You couldn't complete it without me.
Precisely.
Well, my guess is that was before Ruvik developed the supernatural ability to just sort of flash around and kill people in the blink of an eye.
Sorry for you.
Well, it doesn't really. Oh, this little scene again. With former mental patients who were failures in Ruvik's experiment coming back to life, and I guess just kind of holding a grudge in general. Let's see here. Let's get this thing out. I just go ahead and pull it out while they're stunned. That works. We'll get both of you together so I can kind of do this all at a time. Oh, nope. Got up too quickly. Might as well just use my last one for it, whatever. Okay, so that's the end of that. We have just one last chapter left. I really hope you guys have enjoyed going through this survival horror experience so far. Honestly, I'm sorry, I hesitate in my words because I know there are a few people that don't like this game. I never looked it up on Wikipedia or anything, or like Game FAQs or any kind of gaming journalism that, you know, reviewed this game or critiqued it in any official way, so I have no idea if it's popular or not. But I mean, despite the surreal imagery and all that, and all the mental scientific gobbledygook you hear all the time, and you know, makes it hard for the story to follow, I still think this is a perfectly serviceable game, and I enjoy it. So, hope you guys who are watching are too. See you later.